Hey guys. I wanted to just get together with you guys today and just talk a little bit. So I decided to do this outside. So we just come to the park today. Do this outside. And just have a chat, you know? Just us. So, let us talk. Actually, I'm gonna sit in the shade over here. I want my back to the sun. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So, I just thought we would get on here and talk a little bit, guys, because I'm thinking that it's about time to level up. So since we leveled up in Hearthstone and I figured all that out, I think it's about time to level up the channel. And what I mean by leveling up, there's a lot of ideas that I've been having lately for things that I want to do, but I don't really quite know how to execute them, and I've been seeking help from other people, my closest friends, people that I trust, that are sort of experts in cybersecurity, technology, that sort of thing. And I've just been seeking guidance and stuff like that, from people that I trust. And so it's just been helping me figure out what I want to do and everything. Hey guys. I know it's like really bright. It's a nice day though. So, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. So I thought maybe I would start. I thought maybe I would take some calls. Yeah, I thought maybe I would take some calls. What do you guys think about that? You think it's about time to do that? I think that I want to take some calls because I think that I need a way to communicate with you guys and just everybody that is more transparent than, me interacting with chat and then there's a delay and things like that. So I would love to take calls and, ask, somebody ask a question. They can, typically I would prefer these questions be about gaming, but, we can take other questions as long as they're appropriate and things like that. I would prefer not to take political questions, you guys. But, I will be trying to do this. And, I think this will be good. I think this will be fun. But we have to be respectful of it. We can't, it's this sort of thing where I'm gonna just try to do it my own way, and I'm not gonna try to do it in any other, person's way or anything like that. I may poke fun once in a while, but I'm not gonna try to, do this in any type of way that is like anybody else or anything like that. The concept here that I'm running is just basically that I want to have a back and forth with you guys where you can ask me questions and I legitimately respond to them, and I don't, just rage out and say get them out of here and stuff like that. So, I want to do that, and I want to provide that for you guys that are telling me about stuff like that, where you just want to call in and you know, maybe have a little bit of back and forth. I would like to leave this to one question at a time, you know, at first. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how many calls we get. We'll see just how it goes. I would like to share this number once we do this. I'm also talking about working with several other people on some other ideas and stuff too. Just trying to grow the channel. We will be growing, guys. We will be leveling up the channel. This will happen. It's just not easy, you know. It's there's. I mean, I've quite literally bled for this channel. I mean, there's times where I've cut myself setting things up, and I know how ridiculous that sounds, but it's true, you know, and I've spent thousands of hours on things and making sure everything is how I want it, and it's on brand for me and everything. So I want to continue leveling up, as I like to say. So that's what we'll do, guys. I know, you guys can't really see my... There we go. It's so awkward to like stand here and hold this phone out like this. I need another type of recording device. My thing is, like, I had a selfie stick for a long time and I don't know what happened to it. So I need to get another one of those. That's really what it is. I need to get another selfie stick, guys. Maybe that should just happen today. Maybe we should just go look for a selfie stick. But nah. I want to work on what I just told you guys, and I need to hop on Discord. I messaged Cookie Dough. Sent him a message to let him know I am good to go on whatever video he wants to make. Anyone that wants to talk about any current situations with any YouTubers or anything like that, feel free. You know, I'm here to talk about that stuff. I'm not here to you know, talk crap on anybody necessarily, but I am here to, you know, to listen and to, you know, just help you feel heard. That's all. I mean, sometimes it's just as simple as having a place to type it out and talk to somebody so that you can feel a little bit better, you know. And so I'm all up for that. I haven't been here, like, walking around probably since I was a kid. I used to come here after school sometimes, and I wasn't supposed to, so I would come here after school and play hockey with all the kids when I wasn't supposed to, and then I'd come home with cuts all over my knees and stuff like that because I was playing hockey with rollerblades on. Wasn't supposed to. Oh man, the good old days, right? Look at this sky today. Beautiful. But anyway, I didn't want to spend a whole lot of time here. I didn't want to like be here forever. I just wanted you guys to know that I am working on this. That this is something I am working on. And you know, to be expecting it. I wanted to relax today. So that's the sort of thing where it's like, maybe I'll relax and try to get that set up, you know. so that way we can take calls from people who have questions. So I'm gonna try to do that, but I don't know how quick and easy it's gonna be, guys. You know how these things go. To set up, you know, a number and stuff to share with you guys, but I'm gonna do my best to do this. And then we can take calls and you guys can ask questions. And like I said, I would like to leave it to the sort of thing where it's more about gaming and stuff like that. You know, there'll be specific rules to it. Like if you ask a certain question, I'm just not going to answer it. You know what I mean? Like politics and stuff. Like we won't really talk that. Hey Tyler, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I wanted to give everybody an update on everything and just tell you guys what I was thinking. Because I would like to set something up where we can, you know, take some calls maybe. You guys can ask me some questions and stuff. And I can actually interact. You guys can, you know, actually get to hear me interact. We can actually talk instead of this whole chat delay and everything, you know. Or, you know, we'll get the hilarious ones coming through. I mean, that's gonna happen, right? Like, it's gonna happen. So, but yeah, that's gonna happen. So that's all there is to it. So I'm gonna run home. I'm running right now, guys. You see me? I'm running. I'm not driving. I'm running. This is how fast I can run. I'm running home, and I'm gonna try to set this up so that way maybe we can take some calls. That way you guys can ask me questions, because I know some people have been wanting, you know, this type of dynamic probably, where they can ask questions to somebody who's not going to just rage out on them, you know. So and it might have an interesting response. So I am very opinionated. I don't like everything. I in fact am very critical over things. So you may find out some interesting things, guys. You may find out some interesting things asking me questions. Because, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll be honest with you. I'll just sit there and just tell you flat out what it is. I do or don't like this, and this is why. So feel free to do that. Obviously, like I said, more along the gaming side of things. But that's where we're headed. I'm gonna set that phone number up and try to share that with you guys. Maybe do a post, you know, like on the YouTube channel. Do it as like a post, that way you guys can see it. And we'll go from there. The point is to set it up so that way we can take calls from like the phones. That way if somebody has a phone and they just want to literally just call it with their phone, they can do that. That's the purpose of you know, the way I have it set up. I think I can do it. So you know, we're gonna give it our best shot. Like I said, guys, I'm on my way home now to try to set this up and relax and maybe just take some calls and stuff like that. Oh, man, I'm getting blown up today. So yeah, I gotta do this. I gotta set this up, and then we can take some calls. Does anybody have any questions right now? Tyler, I saw you pop in. I'm just trying to make sure I pay attention to the chat and stuff. Yeah, like I said, guys, it's just mainly about gaming. Politics, please stay away from that. We really don't want to talk politics. We don't want to talk about hate groups. We don't want to talk about stuff like that. Nothing like that. If you guys want to talk about other channels and other YouTubers, that's fine. That is gaming related. We can do that. Yes, that's perfectly acceptable. And just remember, like, as far as like trolling is concerned, I'll probably talk about this too when we do it, but as far as trolling is concerned, just remember, you know, on the channel in general, we just really don't troll. It's just something we don't do. I don't even really like it. Yeah, I kind of want to just get away from the whole idea of trolling. It's toxic. It spreads toxicity. It's only bad. There's really nothing good that comes out of it. We should get away from even talking about it as trolling as a funny or a good thing. We should get back to saying, you know, I love joking around. Yeah, I love, you know, just joking around. That's different. Yeah, I mean, like, suddenly you realize, you know what I mean? Like, that's the point, is that you're not attaching the literal analogy of a troll to this statement. So, you guys have to understand that I really do not like, you know, bullying and stuff like that. I do not stand for that. So that's where I'm coming from with stuff like that. We do not. There's zero tolerance for that. So, and a lot of trolling is sort of stemmed from that. So that's where we just say no to it altogether. So, just putting that out there, guys. No trolling. The trolls are back. I mean, they're back in full force. But you know, just like I've always said, if you troll in chat, or you know you audibly troll, like when you call and stuff, you're just blocked. Like, that's all. That's all there is to it. No toxicity. I'm not gonna, you know, unless we take it to the next level. So, and then that's when, you know, you see me get really defensive when people say certain things in chat or something like that. I will get into defense mode. So just be aware of that, guys. And then they'll get blocked and banned and stuff anyway. So it doesn't really matter. But I just want people to feel safe at all times and know that, you know, I'm here. I'm not going to allow somebody like that in the chat, or even an outlet for it. And I will let them know right away that it's put down, put to rest, and that they are a piece of shit if that's how they think of other people. So that's where we'll stop it. That's it. And we'll literally put that to rest and make those people feel that way, because that's what you should do. You don't allow an outlet for trolling. You make people feel like shit for bullying anybody, and that's it. That's all you do. And then you leave it at that. And then you walk away. You show them what a piece of shit they are for possibly ever bullying somebody or trolling or whatever, and then you just leave it at that. You just point it out. Just leave it at that. You know, don't add to it. Don't you know? Just leave it there. So that's where I'm at with a lot of the trolling and stuff like that. Is a lot of times people go back and forth, and then it's like, okay, so how are you any better then? You know, so you know, it's the sort of thing where if somebody is constantly going out of their way, and I see that, I'm going to call it out. Sure, then I'm going to start talking about it again, because he's now going out of his way again to troll and be a certain way, and I'm just pointing it out. But you know, what we can't do then is you know, lash back and then argue back and then end up looking the same, because we're not. You know, don't be the same. Be that better person. So that's my motto and concept when I deal with that. You know, I may temporarily put them in their place and tell them exactly how I feel about them and stuff like that. But that's just because it got to that point, you know. It got to that point. I feel like the ban button wasn't enough, so it got to that point. I put them in their place, and now we can move on, and I feel a little bit better, and we can all feel a little bit better. But the back, like, if you go on the next day, and you're still thinking about it, and you go out of your way, like, and stuff like that, all right, then now it seems a little bit like you're thinking about it too much. You really need to just relax, okay? So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know, you know, what I was thinking, as far as, you know, rules for trolling, and how I feel about that too. Yeah, Yeah, like, cause that's it. Like, you know, if that's your, if you wake up tomorrow and it's still bothering you, you got a fucking problem, dude. Like, you can't let shit go. So yeah, we're not doing the whole argue back and forth, blah blah blah. New day, it's a new day, and so yeah, we're gonna get the trolls. It's gonna happen, and it'll be funny, but they'll just we'll hang up on them, and it's as simple as that. I hope it's easy. I hope it's easy to do, and we can just set it up and do it. It'll be fun. If not, then, obviously we're going to play stuff anyway. We're going to talk about doing... I have a friend that wants to do some podcasts. And I don't know if he wants to... Like, I told him about, doing them in such a way that we could... partially release the content on YouTube too, but he had talked about publishing and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Let's do it in the stream though. Yeah, let's do it in the stream, though. And it's not to say that you guys can't ask questions in chat either, but we'll do it in the stream. I'm still gonna get on live here in a little bit, but we're still gonna do it, regardless of whether the number works or not. I'll still get on live, and you can still ask me about it. Sure, we can do that. I gotta get home first, though. So I'm gonna get home. I'm gonna stop the stream. I'm gonna try to get the number working. If the number doesn't work, guys. So let me get home first. Then we'll do that. If it works, then great. So maybe like 20 minutes, half hour, something like that. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, like I shouldn't be too long. I really wish I could get a freaking haircut. I gotta find a new place to get a haircut. I am sick and tired of wearing a hat. I just do not like... I gotta be honest, I do not like how it looks. I don't like it. I know some people do, and I've been getting compliments, and I really appreciate it. People take me differently. I've noticed people act differently depending on how my hair is. They think I'm like 10 years younger or something, I think that's what it is. I truly think like they think that I'm like 10 or 12 years younger than I am, and I'm just like some stupid, this or whatever, and they're just putting that in their minds or something, and they treat me differently. But I've noticed that like if I have like the clean cut look, people just generally have more respect around me, and I don't have to deal with as much arrogance, just generally speaking. People just have more of a respect. It's just something I've noticed. It's true though. PC requirements are gonna be a problem soon because they're porting everything. So, because we were all sitting on our asses for like a year in lockdown, and we couldn't, 'cause, 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 'cause get what we needed to get and further the production of certain things. It really caused the backlog in certain technologies, especially with video cards and all the the certain metals that go into making those cards actually. And so what's happening is you're experiencing now a huge divide in the people in other countries that were able to. In other countries, they really don't like the U.S. was already technologically fairly behind as far as like Japan and stuff was concerned, but now like I'm not talking like our government. I'm just talking like us. I'm talking like the middle class. We're behind even way further now because we had that long period of time where we weren't able to get video cards, PS5s. PS5s, geez, that was only recent we could actually start buying those. So, pretty crazy. And I know some people that say that's not true. It's true for around me. Yeah, all the way up until like maybe even only 2 months ago, I didn't see PS5. I actually still don't see them. They're still pretty sold out. I went to Walmart literally yesterday and there's no PS5s. Zero. And it wasn't like they're putting them in the locations now. They are doing it now. I know originally they said you have to ask for this. They're not doing it anymore. So like they do sell out. They're still selling. So that's just it. The supply and demand is freaking insane. And people are playing catch up. And people in Japan is just like they're over it. They're getting ready for 8K TVs. I mean, probably like decent amount of upper class people in Korea probably have 8K TVs and stuff just because of the Samsung being so integrated into their culture. So yeah, what's like something you have to realize is like, we're so far behind and some people in this country don't even have 4K TV yet. Well, they're still on 1080. Like it's mind-boggling. You have a good amount of people that still don't even know what HDR10 is. Yeah, like that's where we're at, guys. Like the fact that a good amount of people still don't know what HDR10 is and how it helps with the 30 FPS issue with consoles is just mind-boggling. Yeah, that's why the 30 FPS is not an issue for new gen, because HDR10 is equivalent to your AMR2 for AMD in Windows, and then that's the DLSS 2. That's what HDR10 does. It's basically like DLSS or the AMR2 for AMD. It's basically the same thing. So like your smart TV has a CPU built into it that provides help with latencies as the system lags. So that's the purpose, is the TV actually helps with system latency lag. So that's why you want a TV with HDR, which is why HDR is really was trying to be integrated into PC gaming, and then the PC gamers didn't have that. They wanted the higher refresh rates. And you do. But this is the whole point. They're trying to push for ports and push for ports and push for ports. That was the whole point. That's why like the PC gamers really, really stand strong with those high refresh rates, because it's just them pushing for ports. And you do not want ports, because if you get ports, that means every time a new gen console comes out, you pretty much have to buy it right away, or some of these new games that come out, you won't be able to play. Remember Cyberpunk? A lot of people on old gen couldn't play Cyberpunk, and that's why. Do you get what I'm saying? It was not ready for the new gen. So when it came out, okay, I'm sorry, it wasn't ready for the old gen. It wasn't even really ready for the new gen, let's be honest. But when they postpone something for 13 years and then try to release it right around when a new technology for video cards is coming out, this is what's going to happen. That's why I could call it. That's why I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to fail, because I was like, well, this is going to be a huge load of caching bullshit.
That's what I saw. I saw an enormous game with gigantic shader files that no system was going to be able to handle except people that are running like top quality stuff. That's what I saw. And uh, on everything and then claim that they called it or something. Oh, it's okay. We cut anyway. That's okay. We cut out anyway. Hopefully, it didn't cut out too long. Hopefully, you guys heard us talking about Cyberpunk. But anyway, let's go and take some calls. I'll be back, guys. I'll see you soon. Thanks, Tyler. I'll see you soon.